ICE raid on NYC's Canal Street picked up street vendors with criminal histories. Welcome to Hyped TV, your trusted source for the latest news and real stories. The Department of Homeland Security is providing more details about the people picked up during a federal raid targeting street vendors in Lower Manhattan on Tuesday afternoon. 9 immigrants from Africa suspected of being in the country illegally were taken into custody by Immigration and Custom Enforcement agents during what DHS called a targeted, intelligence-driven enforcement operation on Canal Street in New York City focused on criminal activity relating to selling counterfeit goods. The men, who hail from Senegal, Guinea, Mali, and Mauritania, have criminal histories that include a variety of charges like robbery, burglary, domestic violence, assaulting law enforcement, and more, DHS Assistant Secretary Tricia McLaughlin said. The majority of those arrested were released into the country by the Biden administration. Under President Trump and Secretary Noem, criminal illegal aliens are not welcome in the U.S., McLaughlin said. Additionally, 5 protesters were arrested Tuesday on charges that include assaulting law enforcement and obstruction, DHS said. The NYPD said it had no involvement in the raid. The federal operation provided dramatic visuals. Chopper 2 flew over the scene as DHS investigators drove military-style trucks through Lower Manhattan escorted by armed federal agents. That, in part, prompted protesters to make their way to 26 Federal Plaza, where the 9 suspected illegals were taken. The demonstration was peaceful, but those in attendance were clearly unnerved about what they saw earlier in the day. The manner in which ICE is going into areas and just wreaking havoc, causing unsafe communities, is very obvious that this isn't making anyone safer, one protester said. Immigrants are an inherent part of the country. They are not the problem in this country, another protester said. In a post on X, Governor Kathy Hochul said, President Trump claims he's targeting the worst of the worst. Today, his agents used batons and pepper spray on street vendors and bystanders on Canal Street. You don't make New York safer by attacking New Yorkers. Mayor Eric Adams said, New York City does not cooperate with federal law enforcement on civil deportations, in accordance with our local laws. While we gather details about the situation, New Yorkers should know that we have no involvement. Our administration has been clear that undocumented New Yorkers trying to pursue their American dreams should not be the target of law enforcement, and resources should instead be focused on violent criminals. There is no excuse for sending military-style vehicles and a national law enforcement response for street vendors, City Comptroller Brad Lander said. A.G. James wants ICE actions documented, submitted by residents. New York Attorney General Letitia James is encouraging residents to submit videos or other documentation of federal immigration enforcement actions via her office's new online portal. Every New Yorker has the right to live without fear or intimidation, James said. If you witnessed and documented ICE activity yesterday, I urge you to share that footage with my office. We are committed to reviewing these reports and assessing any violations of law. No one should be subject to unlawful questioning, detention, or intimidation. Protest of ICE planned for Wednesday. A protest organized by the People's Forum, a group that says it advocates for working-class and marginalized communities, is scheduled for 6 p.m. on Wednesday in Foley Square. We will not tolerate ICE's terror in our communities, the group wrote on social media. You've been watching Hyped TV, bringing you the facts, the updates, and the truth behind the headlines. Thanks for watching. Thanks for staying informed. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates. Catch y'all later.